All right, we're ready to start our origami crane. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our paper and we're going to fold from corner to corner. The way you fold origami, or the best way, is to fold over, hold with your hand, and make a crease with your other hand. Really having a nice crisp creases is important. You're going to go ahead and open that fold up, and then you're going to fold from opposite corner to opposite corner, going the other direction. Same thing, hold, crease. Next, you're going to open it up. Then you're going to go ahead and take your entire paper, flip it on the back. This time we're going to fold in this direction. Again, line your papers up, making sure that both the edges meet. Once you get it, hold it down with one hand, crease with the other. Open it back up, and next we're going to fold down. Then we're going to open up again. Next, you want to hold your paper in your hands from corner to corner, just like this, on the long corners. And we're going to fold them in towards each other, at which point you should see things kind of folding in. You just want to let it do its thing, kind of fold down, and then crease on all edges. So now you have a smaller square. At this point, we're going to go ahead and make another fold in towards our center line. We're going to shape it into something that looks like a kite. Again, it's important that we line that up with the center line and really press hard when we fold. This is where we want to make sure that these two things meet all the way down to the bottom corner here. Once you get it, give it a nice crisp fold. All right, that's side one. You're going to flip it over and do side two, same thing. Fold it in, making sure we get all the way down here to the bottom. And trying to make sure that both sides kind of match up. Same from here. And now you have something that looks like a kite. Right? Our next step is to take this entire top part, fold it frontwards, trying to line that corner up with the center line. There's a lot of paper now, so you really want to nice and fold, push on that crease. Once you've done it on this side, you're going to open it back up, turn it on the back, and fold it back in the other direction. Same thing. Really give a nice crisp fold as the paper gets thicker right here. All right, this next part is pretty tricky, and you might need to replay the video several times to quite understand it. So you're going to open up your flaps here. And this is going to lift up. Now, you kind of have to force your edges in a little bit to make it happen. You may have to push, but eventually you will get it into this nice long diamond shape. And the same thing that you've been doing, you want to really crease here, the top, and then crease on your edges. And then you're going to flip it on the back, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to open up, lift up this flap, and you're going to have to kind of coerce it a little bit by picking up those edges and folding them in together to create that bigger diamond shape. If you're not sure, pause and watch it a couple times. All right, at this point we have two diamond shapes, kind of have this split in the middle. We're going to go ahead and fold again. Really making sure we get down here at that crease in the bottom corner. And then you're going to go ahead and do it on the other side. Making sure that those pieces line up, and making sure that you try your best to really get it folded down here at the bottom. It does get hard as the paper gets thicker and we're folding more and more layers. So if it's a little bit bent, like mine, it's really no worry. And then you're going to go ahead and flip again. Repeat doing the same thing on the back. Give it a nice crease. At this point, you have something that looks like this. What we're gonna do next can be kind of tricky, but we're gonna kind of take this and start folding it over. So you're gonna take this side and fold it into this side, and then you're going to take this back side and fold it together into this side. And it's going to create a different shape. It kind of looks like an animal head. If you can imagine, these are the ears. This is a long nose. It's going to take a bit of pressing to crease down now that you've changed the shape a little bit. Okay, and you're going to need to crease right here, and you're going to need to crease right here on these long pointy areas. All right, our next step, we're going to take the tip here and we're going to fold it up to hit the top of these points. Again, give a nice fold even though the paper is getting thick. Flip it over. Same thing, we're going to go ahead and fold back. Give a good fold here. All right, now we have this shape. Looks the same on both sides. The next move we're going to do, also a little bit tricky, but we're going to need to refold. So this is going to this piece is going to come over, and the same thing happens in the back. It comes over to create another flat form, and you're going to see like these two pieces kind of start to fold out. This is the head and the tail of the crane. Then you're going to go ahead and fold this down. This is the wing. Fold it, turn to the back, fold on the other side. And you can see where this got a little bit unfolded. It's not a big deal. Okay, at which point you can now kind of see that these are the wing structures, and then we're going to kind of take these areas and kind of push them outward. And you've got to decide which of these you want to be the head and which one you want to be the tail. So I'm going to make this one the head, and all I'm going to do that is kind of fold it forward, create a fold here, and then that is the head of my crane. And then back here you can kind of manipulate this if you want it to come out or you want it to point straight up, and you can kind of mess with the wings, but there it is.